Hello, welcome. If this is your first time joining me for one of these chats, go back right to the beginning where I explain a lot about 16/8 and how it works for me and blah, 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 more of the detail of it. But just a quick sort of catch up. I hate diets. I'll never go on another diet as long as I live. I know at this time of year, loads of people are going on diets, FAD diets, quick fix diets. Shortcut diet. Shortcuts are short term. You won't get anywhere except weightier, because what happens when you lose weight quickly, you've usually had to go to quite extreme dieting, and then what happens is you get really pissed off with it, and then you stuff your face with everything that you miss so much, in my experience, because I did every single diet over the years, every single one. Would lose weight, put it back on and a bit more until I became eventually obese. It's taken me a very long time to find, or it's taken me a lifetime really, to find my happy place. In fact, I said to Mark today, I said, do you know what? I really do feel settled. I really feel settled with my eating, and I feel like this is going to be forever. I'm going to feel this settled. You know, I still sometimes emotionally eat, as I've spoken here, and that's all right. I never berate myself anymore. I note it. I say, oh, you're eaten on your emotions today. You're not hungry. You're not enjoying anything. You're not eating anything nice. You're just sort of stuffing cream crackers with butter on because there's other shit going on. Obviously, you don't want to deal with it at the moment, so you're just stuffing crackers with butter on. And because I let myself off the hook, it kind of stops there that day. You know, well, big tip, never wait until tomorrow. If you have had a day like I did the other day when you've had like 10 cream crackers with butter, don't say, oh my God, I'm going to be better tomorrow. Nah, I'm just going to stop eating them now. And then I might have a cup of tea, I might have something later, I might have, you know, just this people that overeat, or people that emotionally, in my experience anyway, it's such a roller coaster of berating yourself and rarely forgiving yourself, really. You give in to yourself, but you rarely forgive yourself, and you just got to forgive yourself. It's all right. It's like on the live the other day on Coffee Moaning, I was saying, people were making me laugh because like, oh, what have I done? Have I just had Quality Street for breakfast? And what's that in the background? It's all very ugly. What am I doing with my life? You know, Christmas stuff. And I was like, do you know what? It's all right. Because you get a big tin of roses, a big tin of Quality Street, and I mean, I love that stuff all year round, but I don't buy big tins of it unless it's around Christmas. Do you? No. So why do we, you know, eat the way we do at Christmas and then react in January like we've been doing that all year round? We haven't, and we don't carry on eating like we do it at Christmas. It's just, it is a weird month, and I don't even really advocate getting to January and throwing everything bad out of the cupboards into the bins. I really, unless you're really sick of something, unless you think I cannot face another camembert and jam sandwich. I like jam with my camembert. And I'm eating it, I'm not enjoying it, it's making me feel sick. Fine, get rid of it, give it to a neighbour, do whatever. But I don't believe in these big clean outs. I've done loads of those in my life. Oh, I'm throwing everything out. No, just get to the bottom of the tin and then just sort of get back on track of eating healthily most of the time. And sometimes not. Sometimes just indulge yourself. Don't deny yourself anything. Oh my God. And it just balances its way back. I'm fitting into everything again now. I really am. Actually, just before I started this, I thought I'm going to buy myself a few clothes. Mark bought me quite a few things, clothes things, at Christmas, and he bought large, as he should do, and everything, and they're all a bit big. That's how I measure success. I don't think, I'm not on and off those bloody, I haven't weighed myself since the last time I told you whatever my weight was, and however long ago that was, 2 months. I don't know where they are, because it doesn't matter, and because it just becomes something you beat yourself with, you know. Ashley, I don't know if you're watching this, I noticed this on your Instagram. You were saying, oh, £2 is better than nothing. £2 is a lot, but I would say don't weigh yourself every week. Wait. Because if you next week don't lose £2, you're going to be demotivated. And all I'm saying on your Instagram is you're recording all your walks. You've got your water bottle, you're eating healthily. You've got that book with those recipes. So we know if we're doing things that are going to help reduce weight if we don't want it for health reasons or whatever. And jumping on and off the scales really doesn't help. You know, I really would say to you, if you are now on the grapefruit diet or the cabbage soup diet or the Californian beach diet or the Dr. Do Can't diet, if you're in any of those, why not just come off them? And just because you can't maintain that. And 16/8 might not be right for you. Something else might be right for you. But try and, whatever it is, try and just keep it to a lifestyle change that you're going to keep in place for the rest of your life. Anything that you go on, you have to come off, you know. So 16/8 works for me. 10/12 might work for you, or whatever it is. 10/14. You know, or... You know, some people like a really ordered, rigid, they like to... I mean, I know a lot of people from when I was in OA, Overeaters Anonymous, where the only way that it worked for them was to write down exactly what they were going to eat and the time they were going to eat it. And that worked for them. So I saw something on Instagram the other day. I think it was Gizzy Erskine, who I love. And she was saying, I'm really sorry, because she's really trying to lose weight. She goes, I'm really sorry, because obviously she must have posted something about the calories she was consuming. And she said, I'm really sorry if it triggered anybody, but this is what works for me. Calories work for me. And I thought, well, you know what? We shouldn't judge anybody for the way it works for them. All we can do as individuals is share our own experience, isn't it? My experience of calories, that as soon as I'm counting calories or I'm counting points or I'm counting anything, all I can do is think about is my next calorie and my next point. But I know for some people it works brilliantly. And so do that. But if it doesn't work for you, then maybe think about something else. And this way of eating for me will be my way of eating for the rest of my life. Right the way through the rest of my life. It works. I start eating at 10, I finish at 6. There's nothing faddy about that. There's nothing quirky about that. I had gorgeous Greek yogurt this morning with chopped walnuts, chopped medjool dates, flaxseed. What's something else? What was it? Grated apple and cinnamon. Divine. Absolutely divine. Lunch, I had cheese and crackers because I still had some brie left. I was like, yeah. So I had cheese and crackers with quince jelly. And then I've just had chicken thighs with my lovely spicy beans, brown rice, yogurt and avocado. It was so good. And I had no guilt. At one point, Mark and I, when we were eating the cheese and biscuits, saw him just doing this really furtive, quick eating. And I was like, why are you doing that? Do you want cheese and crackers? Just have them. Enjoy them. Take out the guilt. The guilt does nothing except drive us to overeat. Me. I shouldn't say us, I say me. If I have guilt and I have self-loathing, I end up overeating. If I follow people that are seem to be super slim, super easily, being able to do their exercise with no sweat, that's great for them, but it demotivates me. I want to see people like me that are trying their best. You know, that's what works for me. What works for you? Who are you following? How do people think about that? Who are you following on Instagram or Twitter that maybe doesn't make you feel good or doesn't make you feel like you can, leaves you feeling like you can't? Did a half-hour slow flow yoga this morning, a little stretch. It was so nice. I did my couch to 5K little run. I got my 10,000 steps. I feel really good for that. That's a lot, actually, to do in one day. And tomorrow I'm not going to do anything except go for a walk with my dogs. Just gentle, nice and easy does it. Don't go on a crazy fitness spree. Don't go on a crazy mad diet. Just, you know, take your time. There's no rush. Slowly is the fastest way to get to your destination. Lovely actor who was saying that the other day that I reposted on my Instagram. I love that. Slowly is the fastest way to get to your destination. So he said it. I thought, yeah, so true. Slowly. Lots of love. Just my musings. And of course, as usual, if you're going to take on any new way of eating, check with your doctor. I am not a doctor. I'm just a TV presenter. And I just share my own experience. And what I eat won't necessarily work for your body. Works for my body. You might need more. You might need less. Play around with that and just try and get in tune with, when am I eating because I'm hungry emotionally? And when am I eating because I need that nutrition? And when am I eating for no other reason? This is quite delicious and I'm just going to have it because it's one of life's great pleasures, like sex. Anyway, love you.